recording. Okay, we are live, guys. Hello. Jessica Daniels here. I am super excited today because I have rock star Miss Erin Birch in the hot seat, and she is just a total rock star. I love watching to see what she's doing. I'm not going to tell you about her. I'm gonna let her tell you her story. Erin, I've never really heard your story, so I'm excited also to hear your story. How's it going? How are you?
Fantastic. Thank you. Absolutely fantastic. Quite honestly, I can't even believe my life is what it is right now. The only thing that is the same in my life right now than it was a year ago is my house and my children. Everything else is completely different. Absolutely completely different.
Wow. That is so awesome. That is so cool. So what was it that got you, what attracted you, first of all, to the home business industry?
Well, I've been an at-home mom and an artisan jeweler for 17 years. I was a floral designer. I was making $11 an hour. Once I was pregnant, I knew that would be stupid to pay for daycare and go back to work and work my 80 hours a week with for $11 an hour, no overtime. So I decided to come up with something from home. So I taught myself to make jewelry. And I did that for 17 years. Always worked 80 hours a week. I was making probably about $2,000 Canadian a month. So that's like nothing American. And my circumstances in my life changed dramatically a good year, 2 years ago. And I got to the point where I knew I needed to double it or triple my income to keep my house, to help my kids with post-secondary education. I'm middle-aged. I have no money saved up for retirement. It was like, whoa, I cannot live on $2,000 a month. So I knew I couldn't make any more jewelry. I was already working so many hours. So I was on Facebook one day and I saw a product and I went, oh my God, I can sell this. Everyone's going to want this product. This is going to be easy. I'll join this company. I'll, tell people on Facebook that I have it and everyone is going to be busting down my door to get this product.
Yeah.
So I joined, did all the usual spamming on Facebook, join me and you need this product. It's the best product in the world. This company rocks. All the usual things. I spent about $6,000 on my business, having a website built, extra trainings, all kinds of things. And I probably made about $100 in 4 months. 4 months, I'd signed up 3 people. And these were not business builders either. So then I heard that lovely statistic that 97% of people in the home business industry never make a dime. And then 3% go on to make all the money. So I went, I'm in the 97%. And I was not going to stay there. So my other choices were, get a job at the local grocery store because I have a grade 12 education, or I learn what the 3% were doing. So I became almost obsessed about finding out what the heck the 3% did. So I went online looking, and that's what I came across. I came across the system that teaches attraction marketing, how to brand yourself, everything. I put in a lot of work. I did all the branding. I started putting up the videos, even though I absolutely was petrified at first. I did everything I was told to do. I followed the system, and it is now paying off big time because what I have accomplished in that system, I went into a new primary, like not even 3 weeks ago, and I'm basically signing up 1 to 3 people into my primary a day because of what I've learned in the system we use. So, the world is my oyster. Oh my God. I came in here to earn, my, dream was $3,000 a month. No, my goals are just a little bit higher now, just a wee bit.
That is absolutely amazing. I love hearing stories like that. The system that Erin is talking about is My Lead System Pro, MLSP. I've been in the system quite a bit longer than Erin, and she has surpassed me. Uh, I just watched her just go, go, go. And it's so cool that I heard you say a few things there that you were not going to settle for, you said, I'm not going to settle. I'm not settling in that 97% ratio. And it's true, a lot of people they're failing in the industry, but I think it's about really drawing that line in the sand, making that decision that I'm not accepting failure. No matter what it takes, I'm going to do it. And it sounds like you got in there, you followed simple instructions.
Oh, heck, I couldn't even copy and paste. The day I started MLSP, I've been an artist for 17 years. The day I started MLSP, my 16-year-old son had to teach me how to copy and paste. That's how untechy I am. So I keep things very simple. And that's why I truly believe, and I know anyone can do it. Anyone can accomplish what I've done, because I had absolutely no marketing experience, absolutely no technical skills. I've kept it simple. When it's time for me to learn another thing, I simply go and add it. You don't have to learn everything at once.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And that's big in that system, is that, you know, you might be doing Facebook and then a Twitter training comes up and you say, oh, I got to learn that too.
No, you
So
don't.
you end up being the jack of all trades and master of none. So you really got to just go and master one thing at a time, or otherwise you're spreading yourself too thin. So
Totally agree.
yeah, so what do you do? Is it Facebook? Is it Twitter? Or
Facebook, all the way. All the way. I absolutely love Facebook. The general rule of thumb is wait till you're getting 10 to 15 leads a day from that one strategy and then introduce another one. I don't know. I like Facebook so much that I haven't bothered to really introduce anything else except for blogging. Of course, now with MLSP sites, how can you not have a blog? I mean, it's the only thing you own online. That's your real estate, your online real estate. Everything else can be taken away from you. Facebook can be taken away from you. Your YouTube channel can be taken away. The only thing you own are your list and your blog. So once sites came out, and me being so ridiculously non-techie, I actually tried to do a blog months before sites came out, and it made me crazy. I couldn't do it. I absolutely couldn't do it. It was just a waste of time. It would take me hours to I couldn't do it. So then when sites came out, it is like simplified with all the training, all the videos and everything. If I can build a site, if I can build my own blog, anybody can do it. So there's no excuse for that. And that's been fabulous. I absolutely love doing the blogging.
yeah, yeah, and it's so necessary. If you want to market online, you just have to have a blog, because one thing, it's evergreen. People can find your blog posts forever.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just on Facebook putting value out on Facebook, people off of Facebook, that it's just going to fall down in the news feed and people won't be able to find it. So your blog is just so key. It's so key. You got to have one if you want, it was funny. I was watching Ray Higdon does the free coaching Friday. You probably watch that sometimes. And what's his name? Hollis, Randy Hollis. Is it Randy Hollis? I don't
I'm
know.
not sure.
He's like a millionaire, and well, he asked Ray Higdon, "Do you have to have a blog?" And Ray Higdon said, "Do you have to have one? No, but you don't have to dominate either.
Exactly.
I love, that was funny. So yeah, yeah, the blog is so key, and building your list. Are you building your list, Erin?
I am. I should be better with that, and I know that, and I will get better with that for sure. Do I? Yeah. Everybody should be building their list. Absolutely. Because the
Yeah,
thing about a list is it might not pay you really well right in the beginning. It's like a blog. This is something you build, and you're not going to make $1,000,000 overnight with your list or a blog. That's something that you build up over time, and then you start making big bucks off it. Ray Higdon was saying, I think he said he didn't get a single lead on his blog until it was like 6 months old. So you have to
and
have vision. If you're going to be in this industry, you have to be able to see farther down the road. If you're coming in here and thinking you're going to make, $10,000 your first month, you're sadly mistaken. You have to see that $10,000 a month, coming in a year from now, and then it being $100,000 a month. You have to have that vision. And that's a true entrepreneur. An entrepreneur has vision. If you don't have that, you keep your office day job where you're told what to do.
yeah,
Some people are happier in that situation. I've always had vision. I've always been an entrepreneur. I could never work for somebody again. No
yeah,
way.
no way. Once you start getting some residual income and, yeah, that's it. Because it's so leveraged. I mean, you just
And the
can't beat
sky's
it.
the limit. And one reason I love going into this industry, okay, what I found with my jewelry is I used to sell in art galleries, art shows, local markets, and it used to be very good. But sales were going down, show fees were going up, everything was online. Everything is online now. And quite honestly, I didn't want to start putting my jewelry online because I didn't want to have to learn to use the computer. I did not. Take the pictures, do the write-up, stick it on there, talk to the people, go to the post office, send it out. So I kind of fell into this. And then I realized, oh my God, if you master online marketing, if you master attraction marketing, spend the time to brand yourself, do the blog, all of those things, build your list, you will never, ever lack for money again.
Yep.
Because you can turn around once you know how to do it, and you can sell anything. I mean, you can sell dog food or skincare or affiliate marketing, or, the sky's the limit.
Yep.
I could turn around and join another business tomorrow and be just fine. Total job security.
Absolutely. And that's why it's so important to be branding yourself and not your company. I mean, I see people all over with their company name just plastered everywhere, and you just should not do that because, like Erin says, if you're building your list and you're building your audience, you need to be branding you. So you can go out and join something else tomorrow as long as you got a huge following.
Yeah.
Ray Higdon could come out and say, okay, I just joined this thing. Who wants in? He'd have 3,000 people join him.
Yeah.
Because he brands himself.
Yeah.
Most people don't even know what network marketing company Ray Higdon is in. I do, but most people don't because he doesn't brand his company.
Exactly.
He brands himself. So
and God
important.
forbid, people go into the industry and they join a company and oh my gosh, this is the best company ever. It's almost like a cult-like kind of atmosphere. It's the best company ever. We help women and children and, stuff like that. But stuff happens. They change their comp plan and you don't like it. Just different policies change. You do something that ticks them off and you're out of there. The company can fold. There's so many amazing companies out there, but stuff happens.
Yeah.
And if you've been branding the company and your company goes under, you're kind of screwed. Whereas if you've been branding yourself, you can pick another company, fall in love with another company and buy a country. And you'll be just fine, you know, and everyone you've, you know, been working with or whatever, they'll go with you. This is how the big leaders do it, right? When they change companies, everybody goes with them.
Yep. 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 So it's all about putting value out and helping people. That's why I started doing this. I want to interview people because I just, you know, I want other people to learn. You know, I do this to help other people, you know, learn what they should be doing out there versus what they shouldn't be doing, you know. So that's why I do this. It's such an honor to have you here, Erin. So cool. Thank you for taking the time out to be with us today. So awesome. So
My
yeah,
pleasure.
awesome. Awesome. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else I really want to ask you. You gave us so much value today already. Um,
One thing I wanted to add for, you know, for people who are considering really, if you're in marketing, you have to learn to market. You just absolutely do, or you're going to starve. And it doesn't have to be technical. You can keep it simple. When I first came into this industry, I thought it was about sales. So I thought, you know, hey, I can do this. I've been in sales pretty much all my life. And then I soon realized it's not about sales. Sales are like the byproduct that come out of branding yourself and building rapport with people, you know, forming those connections and building relationships with people. And then the sales and signups just come. So the sales are secondary. And this is such a people industry that I actually had somebody the other day ask to work with me. But what he said was, I don't want to talk to people. I don't like people. And I went, okay, this is not the industry for you.
yeah.
I mean, this is a people business. And I think that's why I have had success, because I genuinely love people. I'm very, very social. I seem to be able to connect well with people. I've got like 50 people a day coming to me and asking what I'm doing. And then I tell them, it's like, I'm connecting with people and providing value. And they're like, what? Oh, one guy yesterday, I got a message. He's asking me about, you know, solo ads and SEO and all this. Do you do this? Do you do this? And I'm like, no, 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 and no. It's a people industry. I'm connecting and providing value. And you have to learn exactly how to do that. You take the time to learn how to do that, you will be successful. If you don't bother to learn how to do that, you will never make money in this industry. It is that simple. It is that black and white.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And those other things, SEO and this and that, you know, that comes in time. But right now, you know, just building the relationships and leveraging those relationships with building your list, you know, because a lot of people, they'll talk to someone and they may not be ready to buy or join right now. Sometimes it takes over 12 exposures before someone makes a decision. So get them in that forever follow-up funnel, your list, your subscriber list.
If you're throwing something out on Facebook and they're not into joining you or buying you that day, that's gone.
Forever.
Yeah.
Forever. Yeah.
I know, I've heard everywhere from 7 to, I'm doing one of Brian's courses, and in that he was talking about it's 16 to 20 exposures to anything before somebody will take action. So you've got to be in their face. You've got to get them to know, like, and trust you. So when they are ready to make that buying decision or are ready to join a business opportunity, they're thinking of you because you are the one they know, like, and trust and have been providing value to them. So, you know, they come to you, and that is attraction marketing. And does it
Absolutely.
work? Oh my God, yes. It's completely changed my life.
Erin Birch is awesome. You're so awesome, Erin. Yeah,
Well,
so
thank
cool.
you.
You're welcome. So yeah, so getting them in your forever follow up, and like Gary Vee says in his what is it? What's his book? Oh, jab, 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 right hook. That's value, 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 offer. Value, 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 offer. So
Yeah.
that's how I work my list. I give them
Hmm.
value, value, value. Then I'll throw an offer in.
Yeah.
Value, 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 offer. You know,
Hmm.
it's important to do that. So yeah.
Well, or as Ray Higdon says, his little motto is out teach the competition. Same
Yes.
kind of thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Invest, learn, teach. And
Yep.
I tell
That's
you, going out there and trying to learn the stuff for free is the most expensive option.
yeah. And a
It's
total waste of time, which ends up costing you a lot of money.
a lot of money.
I mean,
People are
I spent
scared.
a couple $1,000s on extra trainings outside of MLSP that got me nowhere. And I was working my butt off too. It's not like I was, studying this and not applying it. I was working really hard with it and I got no results. And
Yeah.
then inside MLSP, oh, I had results. Well, on my first day inside MLSP, I was in tears because I was that sure that this was it. And yeah, it was a little difficult at first because, just the general setup and having to learn to copy and paste and stuff like that. I didn't even know what a lead was. I didn't even know what a domain was. So everything was so new, but I was so committed to doing it and so willing to learn it. I didn't accept that feeling of overwhelm. That makes me crazy when people say that. It's like, well, that's a good thing you're feeling overwhelmed. It means you're learning something. If you weren't
Exactly.
feeling overwhelmed, how much are you learning?
Yeah.
Just don't give in to that feeling and have it force you to quit. Just push it aside, acknowledge it, deal with it, keep learning. Again, that comes down to vision. People who let that feeling of overwhelm make them quit, they don't have the vision, right?
Yeah. You
So I
got to
mean,
have vision for sure.
yeah, don't give in to that feeling of overwhelm. It's a good thing. You're probably
Embrace
not
it.
taking on enough if you're never feeling that feeling.
Yep. That means you're growing, you're
Yeah.
stretching. That's a good thing. If you weren't overwhelmed, you wouldn't be growing.
Yeah,
You're
you're
growing.
not doing enough.
Yeah. We don't use that word as entrepreneurs, do we?
No, absolutely not. And we don't
Yeah.
use the word quit. Quit or
Never.
overwhelm? No, they do not exist. Or
Exactly.
excuses.
Yeah. No
Or excuses.
excuses.
You should see my house. I don't clean my house. I'm putting it into my business.
That's me. That's me.
I don't get paid to clean, so yeah. No. When I saw Brian's video and the 10-day trial for 10 whole dollars, even refundable, that was an absolute no-brainer. Took me all of
I know.
2.5. It did not take me 20 exposures to jump on that. I went, okay.
Yeah.
And then, within 2 minutes in the system, I was just in tears. I'm like, this is it. Oh my God, this is it. And I committed myself 100%. And this is what
That's
has
what you have
happened.
to do. You have to commit 100%. You have to do that. And I think that's where the problem lies with people. They just don't commit. And
Yeah.
they don't have the self-worth. They don't think that they can do it. But you can do, the mind is a powerful, powerful thing. I mean, you can do anything. And
Absolutely.
it really isn't that hard. It's not.
Now, if you can follow instructions, then you can do it. I mean, that's how the system is set out, right? Just follow the instructions, you know, don't take on too much. Take it on when you're ready and you will be just fine. I mean, I got results. I think I'd signed up 3 or 4 people in my first couple of weeks. you know, so I was making a second stream of income, had that coming in while I was learning to master attraction marketing. So it's a beautiful combination. Beautiful combination.
Yes, absolutely. I want to say hi to a couple people. Hi, Christina, Peggy, Tammy. Who else? A couple people just dropped. As soon as I said I'm going to say hi, a couple people dropped. Okay. Well, Erin, thank you so much for being here. You gave us a ton of value today. I didn't want to keep you
Great.
too long. She was like freaking out
Oh,
this
it's been
morning.
fun.
She's like, I'm signing a bunch of people up right now, and I'm like, oh, that's a great thing.
Well, I've signed up 2 people this morning and
Congratulations.
went
That's
absolutely
awesome.
crazy. Absolutely crazy. I can't believe this is my life. It's like, is this somebody else's life I've been thrown into? I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I've worked hard for it. I'll keep it. Thank you very much.
I love it. Love it. All right, so I'm going to let you go, Erin. Thank you so much for being here. You are the absolute bomb. And I can't wait to meet you this year. Are you going to be at Live the Dream?
Oh, of course.
Yay.
Of
Yes,
course.
we're going to have so much fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is one heck. Brian puts on one heck of a, I was going to say one heck of a party, but parties, plural.
Oh,
You
did
know,
you go last year?
yes, I was there for 7 days and I got 14 hours worth of sleep.
Oh, my goodness.
I couldn't shut my brain off. It was so incredibly awesome that I couldn't shut my brain off. I didn't want to go home. I flew back from from Austin to San Francisco. When I went to get my plane from San Francisco to Victoria, the plane was actually going back to Austin. And I was like, oh, it's a sign. I should just go back to Austin.
Yeah. Okay, I love it.
But yeah, no, I'll be there. I'll be there in August. Absolutely.
I can't wait to give you a big hug.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, we'll have some fun.
We
We
will
will
for
have some
sure.
fun. Yeah, party at Brian's house.
Heck yeah. All right, Erin Birch. I'll talk to you soon, hon.
All
Thanks for
righty.
being
Thanks,
here.
Jessica. Thanks for having me.
All
We'll
right.
chat
Bye-bye.
soon. Bye.